Shabbos Parshas Sav, Shabbos Agdol, same Verbringen Ches ניסן, the second Maimer, Tafshin Chavdalet. This is the Rebbe's capital. Capital Tzemach Beis, Mizmor David, a song composed by David HaMelech, B'Yosef in Midbar Yehuda, when he was in Midbar Yehuda, escaping the wrath of Shaul, his father-in-law, who wanted him eliminated. So there he calls out and he says, Tzomoh Nafshi, my soul thirsts for you, be'eretz sea of Oyev, in the desolate. Oyev means tired, but they translate it as thirsty. Land moyim, without water. Kain, ba'kodesh chazisicha, indeed, I simple meaning, I want to see you in holiness. I want to be back to the Mishkan, which was then in Shiloh. And here he is in Midbar Yehuda, in this desolate desert. It's explained in Tzemach Tzedek Ksav Yad Maitik. So it's not, it's Tzemach Tzedek's Ksav Yad Kodesh, but someone wrote it. Bebichel in a book, in a bundle of manuscripts, that was redeemed from captivity in these days. Okay, I came from Russia, or someone had it and finally gave it to the Rebbe, whatever it is. Most of this bichel is the writing of the copyist, but there's some pages of the actual writing of the holy handwriting of the Tzemach Tzedek. So there it says on this pasuk of this Tzomoh Nafshi, this is the level of the Bali Tshuva, Shalamayla, B'Pchinas Tzadikim Gemurim, higher than the perfectly righteous, Shahilchim Badarge, V'Seidem, Midarge Ledarge, that ascend from one level to the other. Aval Bali Tshuva, the Bali Tshuva, quoting here from the Zohar, Moshchin lay, they are drawn to him, to the Eibishter, Bechela, the Tiyufta, with the power of Tshuva, Yatir, in a greater way. Zeh Tzomoh, yeah? Moshchin li Bechela, Tiyufta, Yatir. Zeh Tzomoh Nafshi Beretzi V'Oyev, my soul thirsts for you in this desolate and thirsty land. Dafke Shom, because meaning the pasuk is saying it's Dafke in the desert, the Midbar, Yimsa shall have as Azah is found the strong flame. Hashenkim ba'kodesh elyon, whereas in the supernal levels, the higher levels, Shehu b'chedes tzadikim gemurim, with the tzadikim gemurim la Yimsa shall have as Azah haluzu. This strong, intense fire is not found. It's often Tzemach Tzedek. Being in Zel Bizman Shashchina. So what arouses this deep, intense fire? It's when the Shechina, Sfiras HaMalchus, the Yitzira V'Asiya, when Sfiras HaMalchus of Yitzira and Asiya, Yeredes, Mislabeshes, B'Seich Ayin, sorry, descends and is invested in the 70 princes, ministers, malachim of the 70 nations. So Yitzira and Asiya is going to explain now why Yitzira and Asiya. Mamshi b'maymer, why not Bria, why not Atzilus? We're speaking of Malchus of Yitzira and Asiya descending into Ayin Soda, meaning Elam Hazeh. So Mamshir Ba'mayim continues explaining Shatam Sheikar Islapshus Ba'ayin Sorim. Where is the investment? From where is the investment in the Ayin Sorim? It's Malchus the Tzira Odasiya Dafke. It's Malchus as it emerges in the worlds of Yitzir and Asiya. It's that level of Malchus that's invested in the Ayin Sorim. Ashenk in Malchus de Bria, whereas Malchus de Bria is still too high in its state to be invested in Umas Ha'olam. We're sure that Malchus Atzilus. Why? As he writes in ה'תשכ, שבבריאה רובה טוב ומיעוט רע. In Bria, there's such a gilul likus that it's mostly good, literally, and only a minute part is evil, is the concealment. And therefore, the level of Malchus of Bria is too lofty to be invested in the Ayin Sorim. Whereas Yitzir is Mechzal, Mechz, and Yitzir, the concealment is greater, so the Tov and the Ra are equal. And Asiya, it's mainly Ra. Now, we don't mean Ra in the conventional sense, it's not Vedas, but Ra in concealment, in the sense of Yeshus, the sense of self. Hashenkin Batzilus, so Bria, it's quasi. Bria, as we learned the Maamar once, Barichas Bet Elam Bria, how it's the link between Atzilus and Bia. Be'emes Bria, Elam Bria Be'emes says everything Atzilus says. That's the point, but it says it. Whereas an Elam Atzilus is the experience of it. Maybe we're not going to all of that now, but at any rate. Whereas Mashenken Atzilus in brackets she'ein b'shayches to Ra klal. Atzilus is no shayches to Ra. Again, it's a sense of independence or yeshus at all. But about Atzilus it says lo yagur chara, no evil dwells with you. That is Elam Atzilus. So for Zeo, so period. So let's summarize. So the Tzemach Tzedek is saying that the Tzomoh on Nafshi is Malchus of Yitzira and Asiya, that's Neshamas Yisrael, descending, and the Shechina descending from Yitzira and Asiya, which is already through a profound Tzimtzum, and to be descending where? To be invested in part of Elam Hazeh. But to continue the point, so where does the external, extraneous existences emerge outside of the realm of Kedusha? It starts at Yitzira. Because Yitzira, it's half-half. Bria is Rubi Tov. But not in Bria, because their godliness dominates. So what level of Malchus is invested in the Ayin Sorim and Malchus that is undergone itself on the Neshama, the process of Tzimtzum, and there it's invested in the Ayin Sorim. Now concluding the Mizmor, Mizmor David. So David's song, what's his song? His song is Tzomoh Nafshi. David, who is David? David embodies Neshamas Yisrael, descending into Elam Hazeh. David is Firas HaMalchus. David is Malchus. David Melech Yisrael. Sheragleha Yerdes, whose feet, as it were, descend to the realm. The pasuk concludes their Maves, death. Malchus descends all the way into Elam Hazeh. That's Malchus Yitzira and Asiya. First, Matzilus the Bria, and Arjid the Yitzira Asiya. Sheshom Misabeshes Gamba in Sodim. Shezayin beYosim Mid Yehuda. So in summary, it's saying, Mid Yehuda, who's singing? Who's crying out? It's Tzomoh Nafshi. This is a Yid. David HaMelech embodying all neshamas. What level? What level is of the neshamas being invested in the Ayin Sorim? The level of the neshama, as the neshamas descended to Yitzira and Asiya. From there, it's invested in Ayin Sorim. The higher levels of the neshama are not invested. That's like Chayi Yechida. In other words, Bri is like Chayi and Yechida. Atzilus, relatively speaking, these are levels not invested and not contained by the Guf and the Ayin Sorim. But here is the cry from those levels of the neshama that are contained and are affected and are imprisoned and are in Golos in the Midbar Yehuda. And there comes the Tzomoh Nafshi, as the Maamar goes on to say. Okay, we continue Be'ez Hashem tomorrow. Yeah.